Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Froggy Stocks. Nothing I say is financial advice, entertainment purpose only, not a financial advisor. APE, AMC kicking back up just like we thought it would. Coming out of our little box zone I drew in here, off of the bottom we called. Higher lows for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row now, as long as we don't have a massive fall off before the end of the day. AMC kicking back up too on a nice reversal. Now we're into the second day of getting some higher lows. I like everything about the charts. I love where we're going. I love the attitude of the community. I love what's going on in theaters. Everything is good. Everything looks awesome, especially with everything we've been talking about this week with failure to delivers. It seems now the community is finally on board with everything. If you were in this YouTube channel, you heard about it first. You understood it first. Failure to delivers were huge. We'll go back over the calendar to talk about when these started happening. So the 15th of August, right here, this was the day that the distribution registration date was supposed to go out for APE. So in a normal circumstance, on the registration date, the 15th would have been the last day you had to get it before you could not get the dividend. But we had a delayed ex-div date to the 22nd, which was really good. Distribution was the 19th. Let's write it in here so we know. Reg date, APE. The 19th was the distribution date. Or not, that's the ex-div date, I'm sorry. Ex-div. And the 22nd was the distribution and the first day it traded on the market. APE dividend launch. So that's our time frame from there to there. So APE launches on the 22nd, and we have through the 23rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th where we were supposed to be able to trade it. But we saw not everybody got their APE. We saw it was untradeable on some exchanges. It was suspended in Europe for the most part. It was an absolute disaster. Bottom line, there was not enough APE to go around. ComputerShare gave all the direct registration people their APE first, sent the rest to the DTC. The DTCC dished it out to everybody, and everybody panicked. It did what it was supposed to do. The pounce worked. There are not enough APE shares for every AMC share. That's painfully obvious at this point in time. So from here, the 22nd through the 26th, that's 5, 6, 7. For 7 days, at least a minimum of 5 days, APE had failure to delivers up to making the threshold list on the 31st, which we can see here. August 31st, APE, AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc.'s preferred equity units, each consolidated depository share threshold list. We are now, how do I go down? There we go. All right. On the 8th, we are the 8th of September, more than likely still on the threshold list. The price is going up a little today. I'm watching carefully. If we see them start covering their shares, we'll see a massive price increase if they do it before the 13th. As of the 7th, we were still on there. So that gives us 1, 2, 3. Nope, not the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. We're coming up on the 6th day of being on the threshold list from August 31st. 1, 2, 3 business days, skip Monday, 4, 5 to the 7th. If we're on it today, God, I can't count today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 8th will be the 6th day. Now, if you're on there for 13 days consecutively from start to finish, Reg SHO kicks in. They're supposed to force you to cover your failure to delivers. You can go read the definition. Too many people were trying to interpret it too many different ways. It's 5 consecutive days of failures to deliver to make the threshold list from that day on the list for the next 12 days. That is the Reg SHO rule. A threshold list is a list of securities transactions failed to settle for 5 consecutive settlement days. That means for 5 days after the launch of APE, they failed to settle on any shares they have. That's why I'm telling people, 1, if you're with a shitty broker, you probably don't have your shares. And Adam Aron even tweeted about that. Let me find his tweet. It's a little while back there. But he talked about how all his brokers got him, all 4 of his brokers got him his shares. Of course, it's not going to find it. He's basically telling you in a nutshell, why is this not working? Oh, CEO Adam, that's why. But okay. Sorry, I should have had this up earlier. CEO Adam 4. Where are you at? Now let's do brokers. He specifically talked about how all 4 of his brokers got him his shares. On the second day of the NYSE, 103.5 million new APE units and 77.5 million AMC shares traded. As expected, some brokerage is doing better than others in getting you your APEs. All 4 of the brokers I use had it right, got their clients, including me, APEs by close of business yesterday. Now, there was people who didn't get their APE until like a freaking week later, man. That's why we're telling you guys, you got to try to get with Fidelity. You got to get away from Robinhood. You got to get away from freaking all these other phone app brokers that offer you free shares. If you're getting offered free shares with a broker, chances are they're getting paid by somebody to offer you free shares, and that is a huge conflict of interest. Anyways, he kind of brought that up, showed it up. Settlement failures may be indicative of improper naked short selling. Oh my God. You guys, it's all right here, man. We talked about it for months. We talked about what a dividend would do. So many people in the community, the YouTubers and Twitter people who are just chasing clout, worried about their YouTube checks. Oh man, a dividend will do this. We can't issue a dividend until this date. Remember when people said no dividends until 2023, or we're not allowed to issue a dividend? And they're like, well, even if it's not cash, you can't do it. They are just talking so much shit. Here we are today, and I'm so proud of the group of people I hang with. Terrible 808, Swing Trade Mars, PJS, Mr. Flip. We talked about a dividend, a 1-to-1 dividend for 16 months. We talked about failure to delivers. We talked about steps Adam Aron could take to pay off debt. We talked about movie theater box office numbers, which we always got right. All the haters came in, like, what's his name? George, or I can't remember his name. Some analyst on Twitter trying to say freaking Spider-Man was only going to make 150 million. And we're like, no, it's probably going to open more around 300 million. We've crushed the FUD from day freaking one. And even when the big YouTubers who came out, who you're not allowed to question, came out and started talking all this shit about buying freaking puts, hedging your position at $10, doing this, doing that, buy these calls, sell this. It's all bullshit, man. It's a very simple play that people overcomplicated because they wanted to chase clout, they wanted likes on Twitter, they wanted likes on YouTube, they wanted to make the money. It's very simple. Buy and hodl. The people that just came out and said sell ape, like Coors and Meet Kevin, good for them on their opinion, whatever. Absolutely ignorant. It's absolutely ignorant to sell your ape right now. Ape is over 95% owned by retail investors, and it's on the REG SHO threshold list, meaning there was massive failure to delivers almost from day one, meaning i.e. naked shorting. And if you sell your ape shares, you put cheap shares of ape out into the open market for them to buy to cover their position. If you hodl, you increase the demand for the limited supply. You hold the supply and make it rare, the demand skyrockets. So when they do start buying ape, you get the exponential price increase because the value is going to go up due to rarity. Basic supply and demand. It says administrative errors may also cause settlement failures, but it's all bullcrap, man. They are intentionally failing to deliver, which brings me back to Reg SHO, and this is something you guys should read and know. Reg SHO 204 21B, or was it 10B-21? I think it's 10B-21. It's been a minute since I read it. Yeah, 10B-21. Key points. Very important stuff to read. This is what we're getting into. This is what's going on right here. You can read through the short sale stuff. This is all about naked, predatory short selling and intentional failure to deliver. You guys got to read this stuff. Read what a short sale is. Example, how does selling work? Short sales legal. Naked short sales. Now we're getting juicy. Reg SHO. These rules are so important. Short sale price test circuit breakers. Rule 201. Rule 204. Closeout requirement. 204 requires brokers and dealers that are participants of a registered clearing agency to take action to close out failure to deliver positions. Closing out requires the broker or dealer to purchase or borrow securities of like kind and quantity. And that's where I want you to understand this definition. This is so generally put. Doesn't mean of like, kind, and quantity, meaning you have to go find and buy and borrow the same exact security with the same ticker. Or can you go borrow, say if it's APE, can you go borrow another preferred share of a share of another company that's the same price, the same quantity, the same structure? Say, here's some collateral, just take us off the threshold list because now we gave you this collateral. And if they're doing that, that's an FTD swap. Well, it's pretty early in the morning, man. And people, yeah, everybody's not getting my, I'm sorry, 4 people in the chat. Not everybody's getting my alerts when I come on YouTube. So if you guys are on here, set your alert off for my channel and then reset your alert again, because YouTube's keeping me suppressed. It's kind of annoying. Book records. Guys, this is so important to read through. It even gives you some instances of cases the SEC has taken against predatory naked short selling. You are not allowed to intentionally create an FTD consistently on a stock, because they do classify it as price manipulation, which is against Reg SHO. It's a violation. And in price manipulation, you're breaking 1934 Security Exchange Act. Spence, you previously special September 19th, the last day on the Reg SHO list as HPD. Yeah, the 19th. You guys, the 19th will be the last day for them to be allowed on the threshold list. The 20th is the day that they have to take action to tell them to cover. 19th is also the day we can start redeeming ION. Oh, Shermeen, it's so funny how that's working out, and I'm glad you brought that up. So September 19th is the day we can start redeeming our ION APE NFT. You need to tweet that on Twitter. We just found another coincidence, right? So APE was distributed, failure to deliver hit. The 19th is the ION AMC or ION APE NFT, which is amazing. And T35 for the AMC shares that are failed to deliver since the 15th, which are going to be massive in the second half of August. Guess what? September 30th is T35. Guess what day that is? Adam Aron's birthday. Let's go to where tweets are made. Sure, Shermeen, are you on Twitter? I don't know your username on Twitter. I don't think it's Shermeen. Nope. Well, I'm giving you credit on here. September 19th. Threshold. This is where tweets are made. September 30th. That's just too coincidental. Come on. AMC, FTD, T plus 35. And at CEO Adam's birthday. Coincidence? Latish on Twitter. Are we following each other on Twitter? Latish. All right, which one is it? There's a lot of Latish. You're not Letitia Styles, are you, Shermeen? Oh, why isn't it bringing you up? My username is, it must be at Letitia. You at. I don't know which one's you. Come in and comment on this tweet and make sure I follow you. He said knowing when to pounce is better than just pouncing. There, that's how tweets are made, you guys. Oh yeah, hashtag AMC, hashtag APE. Anything you tweet out on Twitter, if you put hashtag AMC, if you retweet somebody, put hashtag AMC, trend it. And if you're not following AMC Theaters on Twitter, if you're not following them, you're making a huge mistake. We're the consumer and we're the investor. We are the only company, an investor base of its kind, right? That's like that. So the more followers AMC has on Twitter and the more we engage with the tweets, the more it trends. The brand name gets out there. In this day and age, brand name is everything. If it's popular and trending, people want a piece of it. Like it, share it, set your alerts for it. So anyways, yeah, there we go. We got our ape date. Let's go back. Thanks to Shermeen, we got another date we can put in here on the 19th. Hold on. Oops. Let's go to September 19th. I own ape NFT redemption, baby. So many coincidences just popped up. That is hot. I can't wait to see everybody's responses. Let's go and check and see if anybody says anything. Oh, look at that. Shermeen, you're already popular. You already got 13 likes. Boom. Come in, comment, make sure I follow you. I can't believe I'm not following you. If I am, I just can't find your account for some reason. But yeah, there we go. You guys, this is some of the most important stuff to read. You know what? I'll post this too. Let's post this. It'll be the least popular post because nobody wants to read. An absolute must read on REG SHO and oh my gosh, my computer. Threshold, rules, and violations. Hashtag AMC, hashtag APE. Everybody should be reading that. APE is trending, AMC is trending. I'm loving today. Go back, check price action real quick. We're still positive green on the day, which is good. I figured we were. They're trying to attack us. We should hopefully take another bounce and maintain our higher lows. I do believe that is a possibility. Let's see what we're going on a trend line here. Look, that is just gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Hopefully we bounce. We don't reverse back. We'll take a bounce and we'll keep continuing up the path on higher lows. And hopefully by Friday, we might see 540. That'd be beautiful. Oops, correction. My username is user only for info. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. At user only for info. Latish, there you are. I found you. Oh, you need a profile picture. Ah, you only have 2 followers. Oh, that is unacceptable. We're gonna pump you. We're gonna pump you up, Latish, on Twitter. All right. What happens if APE squeezes and apes overseas didn't receive their APE shares? Then they're going to be owed. No matter what, you're going to be owed for the value price. What I recommend to apes overseas, if you didn't get your shares, I would call your broker the day of. And they said the people who didn't get their shares can call and still shut. Some brokers in Germany said if you don't have your shares in your account, but we can sell your shares for you if you call us. What does that tell you? You have an IOU. That's not everybody getting their shares. So if you see ape go banana balls and you want to sell, call your broker, say I was supposed to have this many ape, I want to sell them right freaking now. If they deny you, record it and sue them. If they do let you sell your ape, make sure all your cash gets put in your account and then tweet like crazy that you sold ape you didn't even own in your account. That would be amazing. Let's remember to hit that like button when you check out another. Oh, let me do it like a real YouTuber. All right, guys, and remember, like to hit that like button and subscribe and join my $50 Discord and buy my freaking Manscaped ball shaver and get your 13 free stocks at Moomoo. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just fun to make fun of them. You know, congratulations to all the YouTubers who made it and are making money and are successful in what they're doing. But you mess with my community, you mess with this community, our community, and you come in with some BS, knowing that you're making content specifically to make money on is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It's so easy to see who is making clickbait content and who is stirring up the community to simply make money and chase clout, man. That's why we're taking all the money we made. Oh, let me update you guys on that. That would be cool. Let me make sure none of my personal information's on there. Google AdSense. Let me tell you how much we made last month and how much I'm going to be kicking out in gift cards to the community. Probably, I think the 27th or 8th is when they pay out. Yeah, here we go. Check it out, guys. Last month, because of all of you wonderful apes, all of you wonderful people, we cleared $267 in August for a channel that only has 2,700 subscribers, which is a lot, which is great. I'm super proud of that. It's amazing how we've grown. 2,700 subscribers raised $267, which means a lot of you guys are watching the video. You're liking the video. You're commenting the video. All of this money, every single dime, to the rounded number, 265, because I'm not going to buy a $2.03 gift card. $265 of AMC gift cards are going to be purchased at the end of the month, and I am going to hand them out on Twitter. Maybe I'll get a couple and try to do it on screen here. I don't know if you're going to be able to scan it, but follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be posting the cards. You get a chance to scan them and log them into your AMC Stubs wallet, the first come, first serve basis. So if you scan it and log it and you get the money, then you got it. If you scan it and log it, it says it's already used, you didn't get it first. So I'm going to be handing out a ton of AMC gift cards though. And I hope whoever gets them repost when they go to the movies, hashtag AMC, the Froggy Stonks community. And I got to throw the biggest shout out to Terrible 808, Swing Trade Mars, PJS, Mr. Flip, and everybody that comes to our live space calls. Our space calls on Twitter was a big portion of raising this money because people wanted to watch them. So this isn't just a thing from me. I didn't just earn this money. We earned it. You earned it. The crew, Tara, Flip, Swing Trade, PJ, they earned it. And that's why I'm giving it all out in gift cards. I cannot wait for the end of the month. Really big deal, guys. I'm super proud of everybody. This is what the community should be about. Kicking back. Pounce's quick action. Yeah, okay. Us against the world. It's a good opinion, buddy. But if you know what's actually going on, a pounce to a cat probably moves in slow-mo. Like they move so quick and so fast and so agile that if you were in the eyes of a cat, it would probably be slow motion. But we'll get into the science later. Haven't sold a single ape share and keep buying more AMC shares, holding 2K. That's awesome, man. Smash the like. Thank you, John Mickey. Yeah, you guys, a lot of people who come to the channel aren't subbed. It's only like 50%. So if you can also subscribe and like and follow me on Twitter and follow each other on Twitter. You guys type in your @Twitter usernames on here or your other channel names so people can follow you and we can take the communication cross-platform. Y'all need to trend this and in many places as we can. Okay, I need a drink of coffee. A fresh ground Guatemalan coffee. Oh, delicious. That's why I'm so hyped up and crazy all the time. Oh, GME. Congrats to the GME crowd. This price movement was wholly based on earnings, beating earnings expectations, which looks like from what I've heard from Swing Trade Mars, they went through their entire $210 million worth of inventory. On that, it is known that GameStop has a higher probability of getting performance platform consoles in stores versus other companies. So congrats to the GME crowd. I did sell my GME maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I cashed out. It was a good price. I liked it. I'm thinking about buying back in. I'm going to wait and see if it gets back under 24 bucks. There's just a lot going on with GME with the Ryan Cohen, the Bed Bath & Beyond thing, you know, the unfortunate suicide and insider trading. So we got bigger fish to fry. What else is going on Twitter today? Oh, I want to do an awesome shout out, man, to Thomas James. You guys, I know you've seen his videos. When he uses my tweets, he names you, he gives you credit for the tweet. Really awesome guy. Doesn't put out any FUD. Just talks about news and talks about constructive things. Really great channel. And also to our man, Keenan, man. Keenan gave me a big shout out the other day on a tweet. He gave me credit for it. I appreciate it. Too many other tubers take your tweet and take your info from your calls and use it and say it's theirs and don't give you the shout out. The shout out is respect. And that's what the community is about. And funny enough, Keenan and Thomas are two of my favorite people to go watch on YouTube for consistent quality news, man. I love both of those guys. Thanks for the shout out. Y'all rock. I don't know what else is going on today. We got movies coming out. I put out my idea to Adam Aron about re-releasing the Friday movies in a 3-week pattern where they play Friday 1 week, Friday after next the second week, and or not Friday after, yeah, next Friday and then Friday after next, and hopefully try to get Ice Cube involved for some kind of promotion for it. But they play it at the end of November into December, so your first holiday movie of the year is Friday after next, and you get to hang with Uncle Elroy. Love those movies. Absolutely favorite. We need some more comedy in our lives. Real question. Can shorts cover and route that action to dark pool to keep price? Yeah, they probably could. But the problem is the failure to delivers need to be covered on the open market, meaning you have to buy shares on the open market. And it's kind of hard for them to push that. into the dark pool because it's not necessarily payment for order flow when it's coming for institutions. Payment for order flow is how Citadel can buy orders and shove them in the dark pool. The pounce may not be quick, but it's going to knock off the H1. Yeah, I believe so, Charmaine. I think we are in the actual, I know a lot of people say it, I think we're in the actual end game right now. And it's all due to Adam Aron setting up these clowns, these naked short sellers, these predatory shorts and these intentional failure to delivers, setting them up. And again, I'm going to play it one more time for you guys. I know you're probably tired of listening to it, but here's Adam Aron in the 2022 annual back on June 16th talking about failure to delivers and working with the NYSE is super, super important. One second. Got my Bluetooth speaker on. Of course, there we go. Now I'll play. It's always something with Bluetooth.
And we've said that because we have no reliable information and we are a public company and securities laws are quite precise about what the CEO of a public company can say and cannot say, that the best thing for us to do is make no comment. It doesn't mean that we're not looking carefully at what's going on around us. And I will disclose today, for example, something you are not aware. I know that one of the many concerns that you will voice is something about fail to deliver shares. You should know that we have contacted the New York Stock Exchange on more than one occasion over the past year to inquire of the exchange about the failed to deliver shares in the AMC stock. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do that again in the near term.
That's literally one of the most important clips. I was trying to mimic myself. One of the most important clips ever. You guys, he's telling us it's so simple. Everybody's come up with these wild, crazy things to put out on YouTube and engage and make content, and it's great. And all the rules and regs that came out, 14032, phase 6, 13F2, it's all important stuff that we need to know. Very important, and thank you for the people that push it out. But the way some of this stuff is pushed gets people way too hyped up, and it creates scenarios where people are disappointed and end up showing fatigue. You got to stay calm, cool, collected. These FTDs are major. We've seen it in the past where FTDs have caused massive price increase. Is it going to cause the squeeze? I don't know. Nobody knows when this is going to squeeze. Nobody can tell you what's going to cause it to squeeze. Nothing. But as I see it, we are seeing a beautiful rebound with consistent higher lows on APE. AMC's finally starting to track. Again, we talked about it knocking down today. We're still above our trend line. If it bounces above this trend line and continues into Friday with positive price movement and we break that 570 line, we're sitting really good for that 19th. We got about a week and a half to 2 weeks before these failure to delivers are due. If they cover them prior to that, that's fine because it will shoot the price up. I'm guessing there are millions of failure to delivers on APE and probably millions on AMC, if not tens of millions. It's absolutely crazy. Corey Power, I don't know what that means. I like Thomas James, man. He puts out info, he puts out news. He doesn't, it's relaxing. If I miss something, it's literally, I might miss a tweet or something and he's on there and he gives good shout outs. Good guy. He doesn't get involved in the drama. If you don't like him, you don't like him. If you do, you do. Thanks for streaming, brother. New Mexico in the house. What's up, Warren McCowan? Oh, by the way, Warren, I don't know if anybody's a Supernatural fan. Jensen Ackles, who plays Dean, is actually in Albuquerque right now filming for the new series, The Winchesters. It's a story about Dean and Sam's parents. They're out there. I actually tweeted at him. I said, hey, if you guys need 5.5 acres with an amazing view to film on, I've got some land out in Placitas. I'm hoping the answer back. Can't wait for that. New Mexico is where we make movies, you guys. Absolutely great. King Kong ain't got nothing on Aaron. Yeah, I don't think so. And he's doing it real classy. I wish he was a little more aggressive, but he's doing this really classy. He's going to come into court one day and say, I gave everybody a life preserver like 5 times, and they decided to eat it instead of float in it. Us Against the World, I don't think you know what you're talking about. Who's Us Against the World? Hey, and Ken Griffin, here we went to Harvard together. Yeah, us against the world. You sound like you probably get all your information from a dude named Catman or something on Reddit, or Cat Mom. I don't know. There's nothing Ken Griffin isn't involved in, you guys. It's absolutely all these. Oh, it's involved with Citadel. Oh, DRS is owned by Ken Griffin. The people who say that are the stupidest people on the planet. Crucis, yeah, what's up, man? I like Thomas and Keenan. Yeah, me too, Nick. Las Cruces in the house. Another Las Cruces. Man, you know, I think the other day I went to Marble Brewery in Albuquerque and had a beer with a friend. And a person came up to me from the bar. Was like, hey, man, what's going on? Shook my hand. I'm like, I have no idea who it was. I didn't know if it was ex-military buddy or something. I'm wondering if it was somebody from YouTube or Twitter that recognized me and I didn't recognize them. So if it was you, I'm sorry. I was just like, whoa, who are you? But it's cool, man. We got a lot of 505 apes, man. A lot of 505 apes. And the good news is, and this is what I've been pushing, y'all been hearing it, Regal and Cineworld going bankrupt, baby. Guess what's in the Albuquerque Mall? Regal Theater. That needs to be an AMC. If Regal Theater lands in the Albuquerque Mall, since I got nothing to do much during the day, I'll go take the manager job and I'll make sure that thing runs just absolutely perfect, man. I think it would be fun. 505, baby. There's a primo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know what? We all need to get together one day in the 505 and just make a billboard or something, man. Like AMC to the moon. It would be cool to have a big AMC to the moon billboard with an ape on it right in front of the Sandia Mountains during a full moon time frame. It would be absolutely crazy. But when all this is over, when we win and when it's all hopping and hitting and everybody's got their money, I say we throw a party up on 10-3. We completely reserve 10-3 at the top of the Sandia Mountains, and we just own it all night, man. Okay, so enough reminiscing in state. We covered APE, we covered Threshold. Hopefully we're still on it today. If not, that means they are closing their positions that they failed to deliver. Which is good. That means price actions get it. We're going to see way more than 2% though. Okay. Covered the annual meeting. We got our calendar set up, did some tweets, followed Shermeen. And I think that's all I got for you guys today. Your homework, I'm telling you guys, your homework, this is going to make you so much more educated in what's happening right now, is go to this link right here. Let me pull it down for you. This link. sec.gov/investor. I tweeted it out. You guys can go to my Twitter page, click on it, and read it and understand it. And you're going to have such a better understanding of what's going on with REG SHO and the threshold list. And we will finally see the failure to deliver data on the 1st of October. We will see the second half. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Let's see. So it's 2 weeks behind. So the first 2 weeks of August, we get in the 1st of September. And then mid-September, we get the second half of August. And then the 1st of October, we get the first. So we want to see the second half of August FTD data. It's very, very important. I don't think it's out yet. Today's the 9th. We might see it on the 15th. And when we do, I think everybody's going to be real surprised. That's your opinion, us against the world. I think Adam Aron maybe at first wasn't sure about the ape community, but when he saw people starting to direct register and he saw shares going on the book, he knew we were in it for the long haul. That's your opinion. I don't think it's correct. Nick Weber, AMC can buy 607 Regal 2. I want to manage it. Yeah, I know, man. Dude, Albuquerque and Santa Fe have so many movie theaters, that are open in the malls, which the malls around here are always slam packed, man. The kids go to the malls to stay out of trouble for the most part. So if we can have AMC movie theaters in these malls, it would just absolutely be crushing it. Can they borrow ape shares from shell companies to pay off current debt? Maybe, I don't know. That's the thing. There's not enough ape to go around. That's what's going on. So I got a feeling we're going to see ape land the 13 days on the threshold list, and we're going to see some fireworks. Obviously, very obviously, $5 for ape and $8.45 for AMC is not what this is supposed to be at. These are supposed to be trading equally, almost at the same dollar value, and they're not, which means there's a 20 to 30% discrepancy, meaning there's apes failed to deliver that have not been paid for, and when they are, you're going to see ape run up to the AMC price, and then what's going to happen is the FTD 35s are going to cause AMC to go up too. We're going to see price equilibrium. I personally around $10, and we're going to see AMC APE at a total combined of $20, if not more, if this squeezes out shorts. Anyways, that's all I got for today, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Love how the channel's going. You guys rock. Can't wait to hand out these gift cards at the end of the month. The 27th through the 28th is when I'm supposed to be getting paid by AdSense, is what they tell me. And as soon as I do, I'll go to AMC Stubs. I'll buy the digital gift cards, and I will be posting them all over Twitter. Make sure you try to get one and save it to your AMC Stubs account. I don't think I have anything else for the day. Check real quick. I'm already sweating, man. YouTube streaming makes me sweat. Gross. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Appreciate you coming. Cass, thank you. Jenna, aka Hanzo, cool. See you later, Spence. Thank you. You guys have a great freaking day, man. We got one more trading day tomorrow. I think everything's in the right path. The best thing you can possibly do right now is go to the movies, buy the product. Adam Aron wants to see numbers for Q3 that he didn't think we were going to have. You can do that by just scooting by your AMC theater, grabbing a large bag of popcorn and taking it home instead of buying popcorn at the grocery store. It's that simple. If you got an AMC near you, swing by, buy some popcorn, drop in for a movie.